It's that we don't have the technology, but we don't have the experimental results. We have very, very few. This Utah array, I think, has been put into 3 humans so far. That's it. I'm one of them. Matt Nagel was another, but he was seriously injured from an accident, and he died. I mean, this was in Brown University. He died because of the accident, and I think the same was with another patient who had a stroke, and they died. So most of the experimentation in America is people who have a problem. They've had a stroke, or they have been in a car accident, and then you don't get long-term studies on it because the person has the illness. So I think it's purely down, we need more experimentation to provide an answer to your... We don't know how much the brain will take.
Спасибо вам, мистер Уорвик, за вашу лекцию. Я большой фанат вашей работы и все время слежу за тем, что вы делаете. Это очень интересно. У меня вопрос такой. В этом году весь мир отмечает 50 лет полета первого космонавта в космос. И становится очевидно, что человек в условиях космоса, вот такой, какой он есть, он выживает довольно плохо. И в связи с этим вопрос, вы никогда не думали о космическом применении своих исследований? Например, усовершенствованные люди, которые могли бы лететь в космос или на Марс и так далее. Спасибо.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I have to say, here we are at the home of space travel, obviously. Very much appreciate the ability of people here to think further and faster. With space travel, we are restricted by our minds. Our brains, human brains, think in 3 dimensions, and hence, where have we been to the moon as humans? Which is nowhere. I mean, it's just like living in a house and you go to the outside toilet, and that's as far as you've travelled in your life. It's nowhere. We've been to the moon. And we have problems, even going to Mars, because of the time and dangers, as you say. I wonder, the big hope is that if we link our brains to computer brains, to machine brains, the computers can think in hundreds of dimensions. Hopefully, if we try to understand the world, the universe, in more dimensions, that might provide an answer. Space travel becomes simple. Physicists talk of 11 or 12 dimensions, and then we get wormholes, which we can travel very quickly to different parts of the universe. It's theory, it's speculation. Maybe we can find there are some possibilities. It's a hope, a bit like that. Experimentation. The other answer, though, the more practical one, with putting a brain in a robot body, of course the robot body can travel. You know, it doesn't need power. When it gets to the other planet or galaxy, then power switches on. But if your brain is connected to it, you can at least experience something, but there are incredible time delays. So you would move, and your robot body would move 2 days later or something, which is not ideal. So there are 2 possibilities. This is the boring one that we can practically see. Connect your brain to a robot body and it travels for you, which is not so good. Or connect your brain to a computer brain and start to think about things in more dimensions. And we hope that provides the answer. Otherwise, I don't know. Unless you've got any.